Australia is a land of breathtaking beauty, where golden beaches meet endless blue horizons. But beneath the surface of its crystal-clear waters, nature follows its own ancient rhythm, one off both wonder and danger. Bribie Island, a tranquil paradise off the coast of Queensland, is known for its rich marine life, pristine beaches, and stunning national parks. It's a place where nature thrives, from the playful dolphins in the shallows to the shadowy figures that lurk beneath the waves. For one young girl, a day of fun in these waters turned into a nightmare. What began as an ordinary swim quickly became a fight for survival as she came face-to-face with one of the ocean's most feared predators, a shark. This is the story of that fateful day, the raw power of nature, and the delicate balance between human life and the wild. Welcome to Risky Reality, where risks become reality. Before I start the video, don't forget to like this video. The goal for March is to reach 200 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe to the channel for now. Let's continue the video. Australia is a land defined by contrasts, vast deserts stretching endlessly, dense rainforests teeming with life, and an awe-inspiring coastline that draws millions to its shores. While its natural beauty is undeniable, the ocean has always been a place of both wonder and danger. Bribie Island, a serene and picturesque escape just off the coast of Queensland, is a destination beloved by locals and visitors alike. It is one of the few islands in the region connected to the mainland by bridge, making it an easily accessible paradise. As the closest surf beach to Brisbane, Warren Beach is a hotspot for surfers, swimmers, and families seeking the sun. The island itself is a haven for wildlife, boasting a delicate balance between human activity and nature's wild inhabitants. Mangroves, dunes, and dense bushland provide shelter for countless species, while the surrounding waters are home to an array of marine life, including the graceful yet formidable sharks that have roamed these depths for millions of years. Sharks are an integral part of Australia's ecosystem, playing a crucial role in maintaining marine balance. Bribie Island's waters are known to host several species, including tiger sharks, bull sharks, and the occasional great white. Despite their fearsome reputation, shark attacks are rare, and humans are not their preferred prey. However, when conditions align, murky waters, low visibility, and a mixture of bait fish in the area, the risk of an encounter increases. Shark management strategies have been a topic of discussion for years. The Queensland government has implemented various safety measures, such as drumlines and drone surveillance, to monitor shark activity along the coastline. While these measures aim to reduce human and wildlife conflicts, they cannot eliminate the risks entirely. The ocean remains an untamed force, its mysteries and dangers coexisting with its undeniable allure. On February 3, 2025, the ocean's unpredictable nature became devastatingly clear. That day, 17-year-old Charlize Zmuda, a bright and adventurous teenager with a passion for the sea, waded into the waters of Warren Beach, unaware that her life was about to be tragically cut short. She had spent much of her life by the water, growing up immersed in surf culture and life-saving programs. The ocean was her playground, a place where she felt both free and at home. But in a matter of moments, that serenity turned into chaos. The attack happened just before 5 p.m. Conditions were not ideal. The skies were overcast, the waves were minimal, and the water was murky. Witnesses recall a sudden commotion, a cry for help, and then the frantic efforts of beachgoers and surf lifesavers who rushed to her aid. But despite their best efforts, the ocean had already claimed another life. Charlize Zmuda had always felt at home by the ocean. As a dedicated member of the Bribie Island Surf Life-Saving Club, she had spent countless hours patrolling the beach, ensuring the safety of others. She was a strong swimmer, a talented musician, and an advocate for protecting the environment. Her love for Bribie Island was unmatched. She would often take drives along the sandy shores, stopping to pick up litter, doing her part to preserve the place she cherished most. On that fateful afternoon, Charlize was enjoying a swim just offshore when the attack happened. The waters were murky, the skies overcast, and visibility was low, ideal conditions for a shark to mistake a human for its natural prey. Witnesses recall the panic that erupted as lifesavers rushed into action, but the damage had already been done. The attack was severe, and despite the desperate efforts of those around her, Charlize succumbed to her injuries before reaching a hospital. News of her passing sent shockwaves through the community. Her mother, Renee Zmuda, spoke of the deep loss her family felt. She loved the beach, and it truly was her happiest place on earth, she shared, as friends and family gathered at Warren Beach, laying flowers in her honor. Charlize's father, Stephen, the head of the local Nippers program, struggled to put his grief into words. "It kills me," he admitted, reflecting on the tragedy of losing his daughter at such a young age. But even in his sorrow, he urged people not to turn away from the ocean. "It's a big part of our lives. We've got our family here, our community, and we love everybody here, so please still come to the beach." Authorities had been monitoring shark activity in the area in the days leading up to the attack. Drumlines had been baited along Bribie Island's coast, and while a shark had been spotted just a week prior, its species had not been identified. There were no sharks caught on the drumlins that year, though 3 had been caught the previous year. The Queensland government was in the midst of reviewing its shark control program, a controversial initiative balancing human safety with marine conservation. Premier David Crisafulli addressed the tragedy, making it clear that, while discussions on shark management would continue, human life must always come first. This incident marked the first fatal shark attack in Greater Brisbane since 2006, reviving discussions about whether human intervention should be increased or if people should simply accept that the ocean is an unpredictable and wild force. While debates about shark control and safety measures continue, Charlize's story is a reminder of both the beauty and the danger that exist in nature's embrace. In the days following her death, the Bribie Island community came together in mourning. Friends, family, and strangers alike gathered to light candles on the beach, their reflections flickering against the rolling waves. They shared stories of Charlize's kindness, her laughter, and her undeniable passion for the ocean. Her parents took comfort in knowing that her final moments were spent in the place she loved most, surrounded by the water that had always brought her joy. As the sun set over Wurim Beach, the place Charlize loved most, the waves carried whispers of her memory, her laughter, her kindness, and the mark she left on those who knew her. The ocean may be unpredictable, but the love and legacy of Charlize Zmuda would endure, rippling far beyond the shores of Bribie Island. The ocean, though beautiful and inviting, demands respect. While shark attacks are rare, they serve as a reminder that we are visitors in their world. Understanding the risks and taking precautions can help ensure safer experiences in the water. To minimize the risk of shark encounters, always swim in patrolled areas where lifeguards are present. Avoid swimming at dawn or dusk when sharks are most active, and stay out of the water if it appears murky or if schools of fish are present. If you see marine life behaving unusually, it could be a sign that a predator is nearby. Most importantly, always respect local warnings and advisories. Nature's beauty is best enjoyed with awareness and caution.